Ukraine has been targeted by barrages of Russian drones and missiles in recent weeks. But a multi-layered air defense network, bolstered by many Western donations, is allowing the country to repel many of them. Roughly 90% of strikes in May were intercepted, according to Ukrainian officials. However, some military analysts say Russia is adapting its strategy to try and evade these defenses. So as attacks intensify, here's how Kyiv's air defense systems are working to intercept strikes from the sky. This video shows one of dozens of aerial bombardments taking place in Ukrainian cities. The Russian tactic is to weaken Kyiv's air defenses by exhausting their supplies of ammunition. That's according to defense experts. So how is Ukraine responding to threats from the sky? Let's take a closer look. Ukraine began the war with an extensive stockpile of Soviet-era air defense systems. Now, they're working in tandem with weaponry supplied by Kyiv's allies. That includes the US-supplied Patriot and Nasams, and German-made Gepard. The air defense systems follow a series of steps to take down threats. That process starts with using a radar to scan the sky for incoming attacks. Then, if a threat is detected, the firing system is launched to try and blast away the projectile. The Gepard system has a range of 3.5 miles. Defense experts say it's normally used against slower-moving targets. In this footage, Ukrainian officials say a Gepard system can be seen targeting Russian drones. Military analysts say the red dots appear to be tracer rounds, which are fired to create a trail of light towards the target, making it more visible. While systems such as the Gepard and Nasams can take care of low-flying cruise missiles and drones, Ukraine has struggled to counter ballistic missiles. To target those, Ukrainian forces have looked to the US-built Patriot. 2 of the systems were delivered in April. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky outlined its importance.
Сьогодні єдина зброя, яка спроможна зупиняти деякі види ракет Російської Федерації, яка вона застосовує по нашим цивільному населенню, школам, інфраструктурі, енергетичній системі. Єдина система у світі – це Patriot.
The sophisticated system can detect incoming threats more than 100 miles away, and it can aim and fire at identified targets within seconds. But even when Ukraine manages to blast missiles and drones from the sky, there are hurdles to overcome. Falling debris can bring death and destruction to residential areas, and remaining fragments can start fires. In addition, there's been concern in Kyiv and Washington over how long dwindling ammo stocks can last. Ukrainian President Zelensky said he's asked allies for extra support. That's as military analysts say Russia is shifting its strategy, which could lead to more airstrikes breaking through Ukraine's defenses. Techniques include flying drones at night and at a lower altitude to try to avoid radar detection. As the war continues, air defense assets could play an important role in the counteroffensive.
Всі прекрасно знають, що будь-який контрофенсив, будь-який у світі, без контролю в небі, дуже небезпечний. Загине велика кількість воїнів.
Military analysts say Ukraine will need to balance the air defense needs of civilian infrastructure with the need to protect its troops on the front lines. So far, neither side has been able to take firm control of the skies over Ukraine.